Enlightenment is not what you think it is. In 1973, psychologist Carl Rogers noted that profound transformation often emerges from the depths of our most challenging experiences. This video delves into how moments of weariness, loss, and confronting our mortality can serve as gateways to awakening. Through the lens of exhaustion, grief, and the contemplation of death, we explore how these wounds can become the seeds of wisdom and inner transformation. Exhaustion is often the catalyst for spiritual awakening. The body reaches its limit long before the mind admits defeat. This is the moment when the ego's resistance to change is most palpable. The paradox is that the very collapse of the old structure is what opens the door to a new way of being. The mechanism here is the ego's preservation of the status quo, even when it's unsustainable. The cost is the temporary loss of the familiar, but the reward is a glimpse of what lies beyond. Grief is a profound teacher, a journey that can lead to transformation. In the Buddhist tradition, the concept of dukkha, or suffering, is central, emphasizing the impermanence of all things. This understanding can help us navigate the pain of loss, allowing the heart to break open, much like Rumi described. The mechanism at play is often the ego's resistance to accepting the finality of loss, which can feel like a barrier to growth. However, this very resistance can also be the catalyst for a deeper, more compassionate awareness. The cost is the pain of loss, but the reward is a profound understanding of the transient nature of life. Grief, in this sense, becomes a gateway to a more authentic and empathetic existence. Confronting mortality can be a profound catalyst for spiritual growth, as seen in the teachings of the Tibetan Book of the Dead. The ego's resistance to impermanence is a significant barrier, rooted in the psychological mechanism of terror management. This mechanism seeks to maintain a sense of control and meaning in the face of death. The cost of this resistance is the temporary comfort of denial, but the reward is a deeper acceptance of life's transient nature. The paradox is that the very fear of death can lead to a profound appreciation of life, urging us to live more fully and authentically. The loneliness that arises from seeing what others do not is a profound and isolating experience on the spiritual path. This sense of isolation can be likened to the loneliness felt by Rumi, who, in his poetry, speaks of the solitary journey towards divine love. The psychological mechanism at play here is known as the imposter syndrome, where one doubts their perceptions and feels like an outsider. This can lead to a deep sense of estrangement, yet it also offers a unique opportunity for introspection and a deeper connection to one's inner truth. The paradox is that this very loneliness, which seems to separate us, can become the catalyst for a profound sense of belonging to something greater than ourselves. The cost of enlightenment is not merely the initial discomfort of change, it is the continuous struggle to live in accordance with our insights. This challenge is echoed in the Zen tradition, where practitioners speak of the gap between knowing and being. The psychological mechanism at play here is known as the introspection illusion, where we overestimate our self-knowledge and the transparency of our own motivations. The cost is the temporary ease of merely intellectual understanding, but the reward is a profound integration of wisdom into our daily lives. The paradox is that the very knowledge that seems to set us free can also become a trap if we do not fully embody it. What does it mean to face the very things we seek to transcend?